What's going on, everyone? 2L12D2. Well, in this video I am going to show you my bottle collection, certain bottles I have, the dates, the names, and then I'm going to make, this is going to be a little bit of a long video, and then I'm going to make a part 2 showing the supplies I use, and which is actually cool. Another thing is stuff that aren't bottles, but really cool things that I found that I have in my room, like antiques from the bottle sites as well. Now, a while ago on this channel, I showed you guys my main bottle site and this little one that I found off to the side, which since then they logged back there. I did find the main one though. But yeah, let's get right into this video. And then also I'm going to give a shout out to someone as well. Alright guys, so here's my bottles. How I categorize it is, right off the bat, I'll show you pop bottles, liquor beer bottles, milk bottles, blue glass, green glass, brown glass that I'm not sure what it is, mason jars, lids and seals, you never know when you're going to need them, and a couple weird things. And then on this side, cleaning supplies and measuring, medicine, droplets, syrup, perfume, stuff like that. Down here is going to be some medicine and perfume, stuff like that. Here is like no name clear glass that's like, you know, interesting, and then some names, and then those are gallon jugs down there, which and then some jars down there. And up here and up here are newer but somewhat older and collectible bottles. So like just right off the bat, I'll show you a couple of them. Those are Cleveland Clinic medicine bottles. I have a book. That's like an old quick kill thing. There's, you know, some wine bottles, stuff like that. And then these are like collectible Pepsi and 7-Up. The one behind it's like when the Browns won a bunch of championships before they even had the Super Bowl. And then somewhat older Pepsi and Coke. So though that's why I have written somewhat newer collectible bottles. But as you can see on the sides, I write down what I have. And these are all my bottles, except like ones that I haven't obviously dug up yet. Now, before we get far into this video, I did want to give a shout out to Exploring and Bottle Hunting with Jimmy. I'm pretty sure I said that right. He does like abandoned buildings, stuff like that, but also does bottle digging. And I subscribe to him because that really interests me, and a lot of other people too. And he was nice enough to, once I subscribed, told you know, comment on one of my videos, said thank you and stuff like that. And he gave me his email, and he actually showed me a couple bottles that I have, the date range, and also what the bottles were. Like for an example, one of the brown ones down there was Lysol. I had no idea. This jar right here, I know I emailed him with that weird thing. He said it was a jam jar, I believe. And then I have a couple different designs of log cabin syrup. He told me the date ranges from that. So I really appreciated that, and definitely go over to his channel and give it a look. Yeah, it's definitely really cool. Okay, so let's start on the top with my pop bottles. I have 7-Up, Coca Cola, Golden Age, Good Humor, Suncrest, Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer, Mason's Old Fashioned Root Beer, Pepsi Cola, Ginger Ale, Squirt, Purity Beverages, Sparkling Collarman's, All American, Whistle, and Collarman's Chocolate Favorite Drink. So, just to show you guys, these are all my 7-Up. They're pretty much all the same design, other than this one, which says 7-Up embellished in a way. And then these are all my Coca Colas, and there's also this design, which I assume is a little bit newer. And then I have Golden Age, and those are all the same other than this green one. And then these bottles here are ginger ale. Then I have Good Humor back here, and then Suncrest. Let's see what we got. I got Dad's Old Fashioned Root Beer there. I got Mason's Old Fashioned Root Beer. I have a couple different designs of Pepsi. I got this one, says Pepsi Cola. and then one that says Pepsi Cola on the side. And then I have a ginger ale there. And actually, these may not be ginger ale. Actually, yeah, they are. I got confused for a minute. No, these are Golden Age. That's ginger ale. Sorry. Squirt is the only one I have of Squirt. Whistle. And then those are that chocolate favorite drinks, which I'll show you this one because it's a little bit better quality. Okay. And then on the bottom, these are all no names. These are all beer and liquor. I got beer here. Let me see if I can get you guys a better shot. Beer here. And then white, like clear glass beer. Then I got liquor, which a lot of them say the same thing on the top. Federal law forbids sale. Some say prohibits. Like, I don't know where it went, but one of these here. And then, so those are all liquor. This one was one of my favorite with a cork top. And then there's clear liquor. And then these are wine. Those two are just a clear wine. But this one that I found cool was, it has that big, see if you can see in the light, hole like in the bottom. The only thing it has is that little nick taken out of it there. But most of these were all found in an 1850s. This bottle collection is an 1850 to 1970 bottle collection. Most of these were found at one area. I do have a couple other sites. Okay, so milk on the bottom. I can just show you right off the back. I'm not going to be able to pronounce some of these names. I suck when it comes to that. But I have a cream top, sanctuaries, pasteurized milk. I know you guys are going to make fun of me on that. I just can't pronounce. These are all spelled correctly. Cream top, this milk, cream top, the Warren Sanctuary Milk Company, Isley's Protected Milk, Rusher's Dairy, J&D Big and Son Milk, Martin Century Farms Milk, and then I have a no-name milk bottle, Century Milk Bottle Pint, Warren, Ohio, Lawson's, and the Lawson's is actually the only one I found that is a gallon. So to show you guys some, the cream tops are my favorite. I gave one to my grandma, but I have only, and this is my other one, I have only found 2 small cream tops. You can still see the name a little bit. You can see a really cool design. We protect the children. You, what's it say? You can help drive safe as a police officer and a milkman. I think that's really cool. And then these are all not really embellished other than the top that says cream top glass. Like a lot of them has the printed on there. What's really cool, this is the only cream top I have found that is all embellished glass. Which that's the Warren. I'm from, Warren, Ohio. So I think that's really cool. A lot of these right here are all Isley's milk. And then that's at Rusher's. I got a couple different, like I got one that's embellished, and then this one. And then this, I forget which this one was. This is the no-name one, which kind of sucks. It looks to be about a, like an Isley's. I don't know if I can read. It had something on it at one point. It's probably an Isley's. I'm not sure about the dates. I know the cream tops are pre-1920s or maybe 1920s. I know I read something somewhere where the round ones may be older than the square, or it could be vice versa, something like that. So on the bottom, we got some, the first ones here are going to be blue. I got 2 of these. I looked up the patent date. That can help you guys out a while. Sometimes is the patent number or patent design, not the patent date, excuse me. I have 2 of these. I heard they were water bottles. I looked it up. That's the only thing I could find. And then back here, you can't see. I got 2 of these jars. I do not think they're Vicks. Well, it says right here what they are. I'll have to look that up. If anyone knows, you can comment. I also have this real tiny blue jar. And then I have this one that may be a newer milk and magnesium. None of it, there's no embellished glass on it. And then I have some green bottles here. I cut the video and turned on the flash so you guys can actually see. This is my green glass. Some are jars, some are actual, you know, glass. Then I got the browns. I got some small, like I got stuff like this. I'm not sure what it is. White Hill. I need to take the time and look it up. Like what's this? Says something right off the bat. I gotta look that up. It might be cleaning supplies. There's different stuff here. This I believe I looked up was an ink, because I think there was a design or something, or a patent design, but I think that was ink. That's cool. It still has the original cap. I think it might be broken or missing something. Go down here, more glass. This was another one, bottle hunting, or exploring and bottle hunting with Jimmy. Let me know what this is. I think he said this one's from the 1970s, and I think it was salad dressing. He said that was. I also have a smaller one. So I found this at a different site than all my main ones. And then my mason jars. I have two. I always keep, you can see I got extra lids and stuff back there. I always keep the mason jar lids because the original ones had not glass. I can't think off the top of my head. Had this in it. So this is a little tiny ball jar. But what's cool about these are, I got a root mason here, and then another root. This was the first one I found. You can't really tell, but it's shaped really, really weird. Then I have an improved mason back there. I have an original ball, which this one I dated, I think from 1910 to 1915. It was something like that. I have a chart, the way they spell ball. Then I have a newer clear ball. It's from like the 70s, I think. And then I have a perfect mason there. See, these are both perfect masons, but that one's the blue, and that one's the clear. This one, or the root mason, and the regular one that says ball are my the oldest. And then these are a couple things I sent Jimmy. He didn't even know what they were. I'm not sure what they were. I found these at the bottle site. Here's one. It's a piece of glass. It has a hole at the top. Not sure what that is. And then the other one is made out of like ceramic. It has two holes at the top. It does have a little nick in it there. So if anyone knows what those are, I've been really wanting to find out what those are. So if you can, help me out on that. Then I have two just drinking cups I found back there as well. Alright, so now we are going to start on the other side. First things first, on the top I got Clorox, Pine Sol, Windex, Roman Cleaner, Sanai, Chlor, I believe that's for a swimming pool actually, and measuring bottles. So Clorox, what I think is cool is, see, I kept the original cap from a Clorox that was on a broken bottle. I ended up using it. What's really cool is I got a gallon back there. Then I have a, I should know what this is just by looking at it, half gallon. And then I have that design, then one with the metal on it. And these are half gallons, and then these are, I believe, 32 ounces. So that's cool. I got a couple different sizes. These are the Pine Sol. They're clear with embellished on the top. These are all the Windex. One has an original cap, and they're all the same size. And they say Windex embellished down here. And then this is my miniature one. These are all Roman Cleaner, half gallons and quarts, or 32 ounces. I do have a clear one back there too, so that's kind of cool. And then that's that Sanai Chlor, obviously was cork top. And then these are my measuring bottles. I was happy that, I forget the company that makes these. Let's see, right there. And I saw that they came in a kit, and it had brown, or not a kit, but whatever you want to call it. And I actually have all three. I got the yellowish glass, the brown, and the green, and I actually have two greens. And I researched that it was used to measure for jam or jelly. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then I have a smaller one back there. So I thought that was pretty cool. So right here, there's going to be a lot here. Medicine, I got, here, I'll just let you guys read. If you want to, I'll go through them. If you want to pause the video here to see what I have, go ahead. Alright, if not, I'll show you guys what I have. What's cool is I get headaches and I take magnesium. And this is actually an all-embellished citrate magnesium. It tells you what to take for adults, the dose. And I think that one's really cool. Not sure the date. Jimmy, if you're watching this video, or anyone else, you're more than welcome to educate me a little bit more. This is an old bottle. I believe that was cough syrup. This one is from the 1870s. It's like a bluish. It's from the 1870s. Sorry, the video cut out. It's a bluish glass. It says Dr. Day Jenkins. And then it says a big long word and it says Philadelphia. I actually looked this up. That's how I know it's from the 1870s. It actually was used to cure like constipation, this, that, cough, a bunch of stuff. And I like on the side how it says, you can see right there, half size, but also says $50. So that's pretty cool. Whoops. And then I have the Junior Watkins Company. And then Watkins. I believe these are medicine. And then all these little glass ones, those are all bare aspirin. And then I have milk and magnesia. I got the bigger ones and the smaller ones. So the big ones look just like this, only they're bigger. I have 3 big ones and 2 small ones. They're all embellished, blue glass, milk and magnesia. Then back there are the milk and magnesia pills. I got 2 of them, so that's pretty cool that I have both. Then I got Vaseline with original jar, Vicks, those both are Vicks. Then I have a bunch of different sizes, all have the original caps. This one even has stuff still in it. Listerine, Lambretta Pharmaceutical Company. And then I have a bunch of Droplet bottles that have the original glass inside of them. These are the brown ones, then back here you can see the green ones. And then these are all, I call it white glass, and then I call like this stuff clear glass. Some people call it milk glass. Different things like Pond's, my girlfriend was telling me they still make to this day. So I have a couple of them. I had a really big one, but it broke. Some of these have like the original thing. This one says shampoo. That one down there says shampoo. That. So that's pretty cool. All of them that I have. Then I have log cabin. I have a couple different designs here. I have this design, which he told me the dates for these. Jimmy did, which is exploring and bottle hunting with Jimmy. He told me different dates. I have that. I have this design, and then this one's my favorite design that actually I took my girlfriend bottle digging with me and she pulled up this one. It's cool because it has the handle and it has like a little log cabin, which these do also, but they just have that on the bottom. And what's really cool was I found this at my other bottle site. I found a miniature one, and it originally had the original cap on it, which was metal, but when I was cleaning them, it came off. So that kind of sucks, but that's the maple syrup. That is the maple syrup. When I opened it, I smelled it, and I didn't dump any out. Yeah, that is the original maple syrup that was in there. So that is, to me, really, really cool. And then I have this thing, has the original cap. It's like a salt substitute. Really good condition. All these are going to be like perfume / cologne. These 3 back here are Avon. So that's pretty cool. I know Avon can be collectible. I have a couple that say the names. And then these all over here, if anyone knows, these all are here because they have a blue tint to them. I have a lot of ones that are shaped like this. I'm not sure what that is though. So if anyone could help with that, you know, like this one's clear, but it's the same concept. And I have a couple of them, and like this one is just that color glass. So I put all them there. Alright, down here, right here are all ones that had handles and like little pour cups. Then I have some ones that had these caps on it. Then I was watching a video for exploring and bottle hunting with Jimmy. Oh, don't want to break some. And I actually found out what these were just from watching his video. It's an 1850s medicine bottle. And I have a bunch of different sizes. They go all the way up. Mostly all of them have the original cap. Not quite all of them. But like I have big ones, I have small ones, I have medium ones. So that's really cool. And then I have this Norwich original caps on all of them. I read that this was a pharmaceutical company, and Pepto-Bismol used to be put in them. Not sure if that was correct, but that's what I read. Then I have a couple different things here that was cologne or something like that. And then I have a couple bottles shaped like this, not sure what was in it. Then I have more like cologne and perfume, stuff like that. This is one of the coolest ones that I found. Jimmy dated this to 1920s about, but I found it with original cap. The design is really cool. Has no name, unfortunately. And then just some smaller jars. I have a small jar. There's this one that I found. I wish it didn't break, because I really like that design in it, but it has a little chip taken out, but it's not that significant. And then some jars, stuff like that. And then down here are really just a bunch of random stuff. Some have names on them. I always like this one. What's it say? The Little Blue Boy. I actually have one over here somewhere in brown that says the Little Blue Boy. I forget what that was. I did research it, but in a way it looks like a little cream top bottle, which it's obviously not. But and then I have a bunch of little things over here. This one's cool that I found. It must have been a sample, I'm assuming. This one, I forget what it was. It is broken, but if you look, there's glass in there, and it was made like that. I forget what it was. I did research it because there is a patent date. I forget what it was. These are all Ketchup and Heinz. These are, like right here is nail polish that has the original nail polish in it. Even has the brush in it and the cap. And then I have these. These are both the same brand. It has really good, super high cycle. It has really good graphics on it. And then I have the same brand, Holy Valve Oil. And then on the bottom, I just have a couple more jars. And then I have 1 gallons. These are all my clear 1 gallons. I have this one that's brown, and then I have this one that is a 2-handle with some designs. Not sure what any of this is. There is a patent date I'll have to look up there, but yeah. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy. This is going to be a long video, and this is part 1. Part 2 will be showing you guys what I use to dig and other stuff that I found that aren't necessarily bottles that I found at the bottle site as well. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I know I did a quick change here. This is actually the next day. I deleted the original intro I had. I wanted to fix something I've been saying in the video. It's not exploring and bottle hunting with Jimmy. It's exploring and bottle collecting with Jimmy. So I apologize. So like I said, definitely go over there and check that channel out. He has some really cool videos. Even if you don't like necessarily bottles, he still does some exploring and stuff like that. So definitely go check that out. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you guys next time. Like I said, this is going to be part 1. Part 2 is going to be the stuff I use to like get the bottles. Some's like homemade, and then also stuff that I found that are antiques, like brass, silver, stuff like that. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Wild One to Detail.